Hi, Rick Emmerich coming to you uh, to talk about 12 criteria for picking a direct sales company. I feel we're in the golden age of the entrepreneur. Right now, the best time in history to build a direct sales business for a variety of reasons: tech, Wi Fi, the availability, your worldwide to use your company apps to send out products and services right on your cell phone, for example. Anyway, this list could be a guideline to picking a company if you're looking or to evaluate the one you're with. I'm not going to talk specifically about mine, but I will mention how some of these steps factor in with my company. I'm not going to mention the name at all. I'll allude to it at the very end. First of all, let's get started. I look for high quality, unique, and even first to market products. Okay? That's pretty easy to understand. There's a lot of Me Too products out there, products that are good, very good, but yeah, I'm going to leave that right there. High quality, unique, first to market products. I also look for a stable company, but one that's growing quickly. Ooh, maybe you think that's a contradiction. Well, it's not with the company I'm with. A stable company means 2.5, 3 years to show that stability, but growing quickly is easy to understand. I would say that's 20% growth per year. Maybe you can't maintain that forever, but that's great growth. And ours is growing faster than that, by the way. I look for an industry expanding or massive. In other words, lots of potential customers out there. Okay. Now, our industry that we're in is expanding exponentially. That's an added bonus. Also, I look for number four, a great compensation plan. Now, without trying to get into very specific items, your comp plan should reward the people for doing the right things at the right times. Maybe that's a little simplified. Certainly, there's going to be fast start bonuses, rookie bonuses, perhaps both of those because it's been proven that people that start fast usually stick around, build momentum, and build big businesses in a company. Anyway, I look for a company of the highest integrity, number five. That's not something you can just Google and in 5 seconds get an answer on that. Sometimes you need to be in the culture for a while. But highest integrity, you know, it's always a bad sign if your CEO is being hauled off in handcuffs from the corporate headquarters. But anyway, that's meant to be a little funny. But lawsuits are always bad, squabbling among distributors and leaders, strange changes of directions, all of a sudden a company changing the compensation plan in their favor. That seems to be the way it always works. But anyway, I look for the highest integrity in companies. And we're going to touch on that a little bit more here with number six, compliant companies. Now, compliance is your friend. Having lawyers to tell you what to say and what not to say. You don't want people spouting off, making promises they can't deliver, and your company supposedly would have to back up. Compliance is real important, and it becomes also very important when your company goes into different countries because each country has their own laws and guidelines. So you want to make sure you do that right, and I say don't do that too quickly. Little word of advice. Also, uh, I really don't like it when companies nickel and dime you, like charging you for a replicated site. That kind of bugs me. And grabbing money at every step of the way, or having these very expensive advertising co ops that you're going to have to join or you won't do well, they say. I avoid those companies. I also look for companies with great tools, apps, and for that matter, a social media presence that's growing and has momentum. That's kind of self explanatory, but that falls into the category of the golden age of the entrepreneur. You need apps and tools to maybe be able to send samples to somebody you just met on an airplane, for example. Great place to prospect people if you find the right people as an airplane, by the way. A little tip there. Anyway, the next one, number nine. Some people, this is the big one. having top leaders. There are charismatic leaders out there. They may not have all the other characteristics, but anyway, some people love their leaders so much they follow them from one company to another. There's something wrong with that statement right there. But anyway, the company I'm with does have a top CEO, great founding members, top leaders that care about the people and spend lots of time in the trenches. I say that about the corporation too, the department leaders. But having top leaders is very important. I follow two in particular in our company, the top female, and I use her practices and coaching. I've done a meeting with her. And one of the top men in the company who has been just a godsend to be with me whenever I need him and do Zoom meetings for me. So top leaders and ones that'll work with you. Also, number 10, this doesn't apply to every company, but it sure does in ours. You want a company with strong science regarding the products. What else do I need to say? Strong science-based studies and reports on the products. Also, I look for step-by-step practices in building your business for the people that need that help. A business builder wants to come in and say, tell me what to do. I'll do it. And if you're just relying on word of mouth or a couple of maybe videos, that probably ain't going to cut it. Okay, how's that grammar? But both of the top leaders I follow and use for three-way calls and things like that have their own business building strategies, and I use those. Now, the last one, I'll tell you what, it's so important, but it's the it factor or excitement. It's hard to manufacture that. There's a lot of reasons why companies have that. Some of them have it early on and lose it, but that's an important one. Those are 12. The company I'm with meets all 12 of those 12 common sense criteria. I'm not trying to drag anybody here, some top leader with a group a mile long, into our company. Why are you watching this video anyway? But those that are looking, okay, that are exploring, one of the most important decisions you're going to make before you roll up your sleeves and get to work is, which company do I pick? And I think you ought to do your due diligence. Anyway, this is Rick Emmerich. I love my company. You can follow up with me if you want to find out more. Use this guideline wisely. Use this video wisely. Have a great day. Adios.